Hello, welcome to the YouTube channel D Creations Resources. We are studying mathematics. We are looking at functions. We've already seen the meaning of function, how it is a relation or rule, and seen the notation, the example, etc. We've also looked at domain, range, and codomain, the meaning of it. And then we started talking about types of functions. So previously we have spoken about single valued function. Now let us speak about injective function and surjective function. So injective function or injection has another name, one-to-one function, and that in fact makes it very easy to understand. Previously we have spoken about a function being one-to-one. It means that if there are two elements, say x and y, in the domain, and if f of x and f of y are equal, then x and y necessarily have to be equal. So we have already seen an example such as f of x is equal to 4x. We can see another example, f of x is equal to x plus 7. So take any numbers. If you take x as 3, f of x will be 10. If x is say minus 10, f of x is going to be minus 3, and so on and so forth. So the image is unique, or in other terms, if you take distinct objects, they are mapped to distinct objects. So distinct elements from a domain are mapped to distinct elements from the range. So that is an injective function or a one-to-one function. Now the other type is surjective function or onto function. When do we call a function as surjective or onto? Let us say that f is a function defined from a to b. That means a is the domain and let b be the range. Now if for every b belonging to the range b, there exists an element a belonging to a, then we will say that this is a surjective function. I have specifically used the term range here because you would understand in this case range is equal to codomain, because there is no element in set B which is not an image of a certain element in set A. So for example, again we take example of the function cube. Every real number, let us say it is going from real number to real number. So every real number will have some cube root, which is again a real number. So there is no number left in the set of real numbers which is not a cube. So when that situation occurs, when for every element belonging to set B there exists an element belonging to set A, such that small b, which is the element from set B, is image of small a, which is element from set A. In that case, it is a surjective function or onto function. So far we have understood what is a single valued function, what is an injective function or a one-to-one function, and what is a surjective function or onto function. Now we will move on to bijective function.